Yo, what is good, everybody, man? It's been a minute. Sorry I've been away for a while. I had the flu, and it's really been a long week for me, but it really had me thinking, especially since it's the new year. There's a lot of things going through my mind. I'm sure there's a lot of things going through a lot of other people's minds. But there's one thing I want y'all to let y'all know right now. However, your year ended in 2025 is not how your year is going to end in 2026. But it also had me thinking this. Even Michael, MJ, had to go through a flu game at one point, but it was so much bigger than that. It was because he had to be disciplined because it was a responsibility. It was a sense of people were depending on him. It's not always just you. So, especially going into this year, man, I could have got the flu and then I would have been thinking, man, this is how my year gonna go. This is everything is already messing up. All the goals that I thought I was gonna have. It's so easy to get down on yourself, especially in today's day. But let me tell you something, bro. If you aren't disciplined this year, if you aren't gonna be obedient this year, if you're not gonna be faithful in little, then how is God gonna be able to be faithful in much for you, right? So I really want a lot of people to think about that. Write down your goals this year and really get honed in on them. It's going to be the people that are really disciplined this year that's going to make it through. Because this year can be your flu game. That even though you might be sick of things, that things aren't working out for you, the year might not be starting the way as you want it to. You don't have everything that you want, but just know that it's not the end of the world. This life has so much more to it. God has already walked you through it. God has already made a plan, made a way for this year for you. But how hard are you going to work for it? How much effort are you willing to put in for it? Everything can happen in a matter of 6 months. Anything can happen in a matter of 3 months. Anything can happen in a matter of a year. Your life can change. But if you just go with the motions, you take time off too much. You're using every moment not to really develop yourself, but you're just taking it all for granted. What do you think God is gonna look at you for? What what are other people gonna look at you for? You say that you want to change your family's name, you want to change the family's legacy, you want to do all these things, but as soon as you get a little sick, you get a little tired, something's not going your way, you quit, you give up. But what is that doing for you? God has put us in so many different situations, and the fact that you have made it again to a new year to do these things, right? To continue on with the same goals, maybe, that you didn't complete last year. Because a lot of things that we are trying to do now, we're trying to achieve, are a lot bigger than what we are now. I want you to look at things now, not just from today's standpoint, but work for the future, work for the legacy. Yeah, anyone can lose 10 pounds. Anyone can gain 10 pounds. Anyone can go to the gym over and over again. But what about those times whenever you are not seeing those same results? Whenever those doors seem like they're closed, but I'm going to let you know right now that God can reopen any door that is closed right now. God can give you any opportunity that doesn't seem like that is for you at this moment. I was thinking about it really, especially since when I had the flu, man, I had a lot of time to think, and it was having my body doing so many different things, bro. I never even had the flu like that before, but it made me think that it's discipline, and effort that is what's gonna get you to the other side. You can get down on yourself, but if you have the support, if you have the people around you, if you have the right mindset, and if you just have the ability to just go, keep moving forward, man. Keep moving forward, keep pushing forward. I've said it so many more times, bro. It might seem, it might look like there's nothing for you. There's nothing that's going to be handed to you in this life. You're going to have to work each and every day for something, especially if it's going to be worth something one day. You're going to have to continue to work and work and work and grind. But don't take those things for granted. Discipline is something that has to be worked for, worked towards. It is not easy. It's almost like muscle memory. It's the same thing with going to the gym. Before you can do 10 push-ups, you got to start off with 5. Before you can do 100 push-ups, you got to get to at least 50. You know what I'm saying? So we're building each and every day. So take each and every day as a building block, as another stepping stone, growing from here on out. I could take it as the flu set me back this year, or I could take it as today is going to be the day that I'm going to continue to be consistent. I said I was going to keep posting each and every day, but because of what happened, yeah, maybe I could look to it as a setback, but really though, I just see it as now I'm just going to continue from where I started off. I had to rewrite the goals. I had to rewrite things. I had to rewrite so many other uh, attributes, maybe even for myself, to grow, to grind, and to change certain definitions even about myself. I can even think why me, but at the same time, at this point in life, I have to think why not me. Everything that is happening to me in my life, everything that is given to me, whether it's a test, a tribulation, or a blessing, I have to know that God gave that to me for a reason, right? And it's the same thing for you. You have to think of this as your flu game. So anytime that you're going through something difficult, know that MJ still scored 38 points while he had the flu. And it wasn't because he just believed in himself. It was because that other people believed in him as well. And he had a sense of responsibility. He had a chip on his shoulder. So I dare you, as this individual is probably watching this video right now, that you're supposed to have a chip on your shoulder as you go through 2026. Let this be your year. Let you be aware this year more than ever. 2025 had a lot of ups and downs for a lot of us, a lot of roller coasters. A lot of us might have opened up new businesses. You might have gotten into new relationships. You might have gotten a new car, new house, new job, whatever. Whatever you had in 2025, take care of it in 2026. Whatever you didn't get in 2025, work even harder in 2026, man. What you have to do is, at the end of the day, and what I've realized as well, is that your health, your mental, right, your spiritual, and especially your habits mean everything. You can build yourself up so high and you allow one thing to break you down. They say it takes many years to build a reputation and it takes 5 seconds to ruin it. But if you are a person that built a foundation, know that yes, a tornado might come through and take off the roof of your house. But if you can replace that roof and work hard enough to rebuild, then that roof is going to be even stronger. So then the next storm that comes, it's not going to just take anything. It can't just take anything because it's going to be something that you were already prepared for. So don't take a little bit of sickness, a little bit of downfall, a little bit of taking a few steps back. Don't take that as something that is punishment, but take it as something that is anointment, right? Anointing, right? Your anointing didn't start whenever you got the $1 million. The anointing started whenever you just had $5 in the bank, when you had no money, when you were negative, when you were asking for money from your mom, from your parents. You know what I'm saying? Like, anointing doesn't come from being on the throne. Anointing comes from you being in the pasture, right? When David wasn't always a king, David was in the field first. David had to be a part of the field first, the work first, in order for him to be prepared for the throne. Anything at this point that you are not prepared for, you have to put it on yourself to get prepared for. So if an opportunity comes, you are prepared for it. That's when opportunity and success meet each other whenever you are prepared for it. So don't be mad if you didn't put the work in and then the opportunity comes and it passes you and you fail. You have to be upset with yourself if you did not put the work in. So in 2026, you have to ask yourself many, many questions. But the one important question is, did you prepare for it? If you did not prepare for it, if you were not prepared for it, then at some point in time, you have to put the blame on yourself. Yes, there are some things in life that you can't prepare for that you didn't see coming, and that's okay. No one can blame you for that. But there's a lot of things in our lives that we can prepare for. A lot of things in our lives that we can have a different mindset about, that we can have the different mindset to say that, you know what, like this happened, but I'm gonna move past it. This happened, but and you know what, I'm gonna get better for it. And that's what I see myself as right now. I don't see myself right now, especially I'm not 100%. I'm at like 75, 85%. So forgive me about this video. But I will say that I wanted to make this video to say that it didn't matter how this year started for me. I'm telling you right now, how this year starts is going to be different how it ends. We're going to hit these goals. We're going to hit the subs. We're going to hit the views. We're going to hit everything that I wanted to hit and everything like that, man. I'm not even going to get into all the goals and stuff like that. But what my main focus is that my God has a plan for me. And I don't know about you, but I want to make sure that that plan is sufficient, and that if God is trusting me with this little bit, that I know that he can trust me with so much more. So stop taking the disrespect this year. Don't take the disrespect to yourself. Don't don't take the little things for granted. You know what I'm saying? The- Work harder, work smarter, be smooth this year. Grind each and every day. Because even when you sweating, you coughing, you can't sleep, you can't eat, you know what I'm saying? I'm losing weight, had a fever, doing all this stuff, man. But as soon as you feel as if you're better, you keep moving, you keep working. And yeah, I might feel like I'm set back. But let me tell you something, man. It's all about picking up again the next day and going again. One more time, one more time, one more time, one more time. Because you don't know what somebody else needs. You don't know what the next thing can bring to you. But it's all because of how you see it. It's all because of how you worked for it. It's all because of how much effort that you're doing. It doesn't matter if you get one view, two views, right? Because those things are going to lead you longer, longer, and longer in longevity, man. I love looking back at things. I love talking to people. I love looking back at my old goals and being like, man, I did achieve that. Even if it was indirectly, I still achieved more than what I thought I was going to achieve. So keep pushing this year. Keep grinding this year. This is only January 4th. I want to see what's going to happen by the end of this month. I want to see what's going to happen by June. I want to see what's going to happen by December. You know what I'm saying? But right now we're taking it one day at a time. So if your year hasn't started off the way that you thought it was, the same way that I'm thinking it is right now, know that this is just your flu game. And if you have just as much discipline as what you say you do, then you won't allow something like a small setback to hold you back from a major comeback. Y'all be loved, man. Y'all be blessed. And I'm definitely excited for this year. I'm definitely excited for what 2026 has to bring. I'm definitely excited for what it's gonna do for each and every one of us. You know what I'm saying, man? But especially for the people that are gonna be watching these videos, bro, I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. Especially now, man. I got even more energy, things like that. I got even more ideas. I got so much going that I can't quit. I can't stop because of what I know, because of what I'm going through, because of what I have. And even if I don't have it all, truly I'm not asking for it all, but I'm only asking for a little piece of the pie. And whatever God gives to me, I promise you I'm going to multiply it and I'm going to put it down 100-fold and we're going to stand 10 toes down, bro. But I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me on this one, bro. And I hope y'all catch me on the next one.